What's going on, y'all? Got my coffee here. Figured we'd start the stream with a little bit of Folgers Breakfast Blend. The best coffee on the planet. It's better than Starbucks, I promise. And guess what? You thanks for sharing the stream, Allie. And Dana. Appreciate it. The Folgers Breakfast Blend costs about the same for a big old tub of the ground coffee. Costs about the same as 1 cup of coffee at Starbucks. And you can make probably 100 cups. Huh? All right. Let's see. Sweeney, Dana, Allie. Who else is in here? Yeah. What's up? Thanks for being here. Very happy to see you guys. Not exactly sure what I want to do. Folgers French roast. That's good too. That's good too. Not sure what I want to do today. But let's go ahead and just jump in, huh? Let's do it. Ooh. And I have my texture pack loaded. Oh, sometimes the coffee. Pardon me. I apologize for that grossness. It's 2:33 where you are. Yeah, it's 1:33 here. So, Central Time. I have my texture pack loaded. And what's up, Tim? How's it going, dude? And yeah, I've never built with my texture pack loaded. I'm building the world using Conquest. Did I just... Yeah, I thought I threw my block. Now I threw my block. Oh, jeez. But yeah, we're in my texture pack. I just put out a video today. How many of you guys saw the video? Type, you suck, Klautos, if you saw the video. So yeah, I still have my texture pack loaded. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to really show off my wood texture, which I really like. I did a bit of a short Twitter video. Sometimes I'll do that if you guys follow me on Twitter. Every once in a while, when I make some progress on my texture pack, I'll do a short, 30-second video for Twitter just to show you guys the texture. But the thing is, when you post a video on Twitter, the resolution is pretty crappy. They don't support 1080p, and you can only do 30 frames a second. So it's 720 at 30 frames a second. And you didn't really get to see all these little details, and it was just kind of a blur, and the camera was far away. But yeah, this is what they look like. And I really like them. Got the cracks going through the logs like that. And I tried to use light and shadow on the bark to give it sort of the impression of relief. So it looks like it's kind of popping out a little bit. I think I did a pretty good job. It looks like the bark has more dimension to it, has relief. I really, really like it. So the let's see, the dark oak, which is over here. So far I've only done oak and dark oak because they are effectively going to be the same texture. It's just the dark oak is darker. So that's why I only have oak and dark oak. I think the next one I'm going to do is birch because that is just hideous. Ugh. It's bad. It's bad. But yeah, so I got these textures done. And my grass. I want to talk about my grass a little bit. There's a thing you could do with custom block models, which I really want to do. But there's a lot of Java coding involved and with the texture model, the block model of the grass block. So effectively, you have to make the grass block, it'd be 32 this way by 32 that way by 33 up. Okay? So the actual block is going to have an extra layer on top. And it's going to have like grass sort of hanging off the side here like that. and it's going to be floating above. That way, when you look at it, it'll look bushier, and it won't just look like a speckling of green, different shades of green, which I don't really like. But it's okay. I like it better than default, that's for sure. But yeah. So these are my tall grass that I made, and I'm pretty happy with them. I think they do the job decently. They definitely look better than the 16-bit default grass. And then I did my tall grass here, which I still want to work on. It's very monotone down here at the bottom, and I kind of want to change that. The gradient on it, basically throughout, is pretty sharp. It's not as smooth as I'd like it. So I want to rework my double tall grass, which are these. But I think they look good, nevertheless. Certainly better than default, in my opinion. I haven't done any leaves. I need to do my leaves real bad. 50 Shades of Shrek. That's right. Yeah, so my path blocks. I like my path blocks sort of poking through there. Now I'm using overlays, so the grass sort of goes over it. And if you look at it closely, let's zoom in. That's really far zoomed in. I don't want to zoom in that far. Let's see. Yeah, like that. So if you look at the overlays, see how they blend real smoothly? All my overlays are like that. And I like them, but I think they could be better. I think this grass here that cuts over the path block, or any block really, the grass overlays in general, need to have some shadow, so it looks like they're floating above the path block a little bit rather than blending into it, you know? And it's the same with the gravel overlays and the coarse dirt overlays. All my overlays basically are the same, just with different textures. But I really want to add some shadow in there. Like here, the dirt texture does it. I don't have any dirt here. This is all coarse dirt, I think. Yeah. So I want to do that. That's probably going to be the next thing on the agenda as far as the texture pack goes, because if once I do that, it's just gonna make a big difference. So yes, I made these textures myself. It took a very long time. I'm nowhere near done with the texture pack, and I put out a video today talking about it. And what I'm gonna do is, like, I have a family and a full-time job, and so I don't really have a whole lot of time to make videos and do texture pack stuff. So what I did was I made the texture pack available to all my patrons. So if you're one of my patrons, then I'm gonna give you a copy of my texture pack starting today, and you can play around with it and build with it and do whatever you want and check it out in your world and stuff like that. And then whenever I make progress, if I do like let's say whenever I finish, the spruce, okay, whenever I finish the spruce logs, I'll go ahead and update all my patrons so that they can download the updated version of the texture pack. So you guys could basically follow along with me as I make this texture pack. There's still a lot to do, but I'm doing the sort of the overworld main textures first. So all the dirts, the gravel, the grass. I need to redo this side grass overlay. I don't like how dark it gets down in there, and it kind of looks like tentacles to me. So I definitely want to redo that. All my planks, these planks are not complete. Eventually all of the planks, the wood planks, are going to have different textures. Right now they're all the same. They're just different colors. And it's sort of like a placeholder, just so that it's not default, 16-bit default. Anyway, so yeah, so if you're a patron, you can sort of, play along as I create this texture pack. And it'll help me because, the more the Patreon grows, the more time I'll be able to take off from my day job to work on it. And I'm kind of lucky in that I make my own schedule at work, so it's kind of nice. But I still have to do 40 hours a week, But yeah, so that's the thing. Anyway, enough about the texture pack stuff. Let's figure out what we're going to do today. I don't know. I was thinking about starting something new. Floor tentacles. I hope any besides you gets that besides me gets that reference. Floor tentacles. Like from Return to Oz. Didn't they have floor tentacles in Return to Oz? Yeah. Something like that. Oh yeah, I finally got the overlays to work on my sand texture. Check that out. Oh, I mean, they're still blendy. You know, I used translucents to make these sort of blend, but I don't like the translucents. I want it to be a little harder so it looks like the grass is on top of the sand rather than mixing with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So once I fix my overlays, I think in general it'll make the world look a lot better. Just having that, and it's a small thing, and you really don't notice it, but you will once I update it. You'll be like, oh wow, those overlays look way better. they have relief, you know. So yeah, and I really want to do my water. I don't like the 16-bit water one bit, but yeah. I love my stone. My stone textures look awesome. That's one of my favorite, is the stone, because it looks like stone. Because that's an actual stone image. It's an actual image of stone that I'm using there, that I had to sort of tweak and shape and make sure that it could blend and repeat without creating any seams. So making seamless textures is hard, but it's also a whole lot of fun. So there, let me show you what I'm talking about. There's the stone texture. Now, you can still see where it repeats pretty clearly when you're far away, right? But you don't know where that line is. Now, you'd think that it's right across here, but it's actually not. It's actually up in here somewhere where the texture repeats. So let me go up to it and I'll show you what I mean. So from far away, when you have a massive amount of stone, it looks kind of weird. But when you're up close to it, I mean, look at that. That's just so cool. It looks like stone. So you can see that there's a dark blotch there. There's a dark blotch there and there. And there's this light strip coming down. But these dark blotches are kind of bugging me. And then you have this lightness right next to it, which is cool. But it's, I don't know. I want to make it to where when you're far away, it's not blotchy like that. So I need to figure out a way, maybe decrease the saturation and the contrast a little bit and sort of blend them together a little better. But from far away, you'd think that, oh yeah, he repeated the texture right here along this line, right? But that's actually not where it is. It's actually down, I think it's here. Yeah, this is it right here. Between these two blocks, okay? This is actually the top of the series, or the array of textures. So it's 8 by 8. So it's I think it starts here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down that way, and then 8 down. So this is where, between these two is where I had to blend them. And look at that. You can't even tell, because I did such a great job. But yeah, so that's actually where it is. It's actually not right there. That was natural. Anyway, so that's my stone. My dirt is okay. I think the dirt can stay how it is. I have really no problems with it. Yeah, and I am not following the chat at all because I'm a terrible streamer. I'd really like to do the flowers. The flowers are going to be a lot of fun to do, make these look better, because those are, See, before I make the texture pack available to the public, I want when you're in the overworld, I don't want you to see any default textures in it. You know what I mean? So I got to do, I still have to do like all the flowers. I have to do all the wood, all the leaves. I still have to do andesite, diorite, granite. Yeah. And then once I'm done with those, Those are the basic textures, right? Those are the level 1 textures. Once I'm done with all those, then I'll probably have my texture pack up somewhere or whatever. Unless you're a patron. If you're a patron, you get the texture pack as it is, as I'm working on it, which is cool. So, yeah. We are in, by the way, the texture looks awesome. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Allie. Appreciate it. I should read the name of who's typing stuff before I respond, maybe. That might be a good idea. Hi, villager. I want to redo my villagers. I want them to look good, too. Let's see. I'm reading the chat. It's a Pokemon talk. Oh, the floor tentacles are a Pokemon thing, huh? I have no idea. I am so far removed from anything Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It's just not my thing. It's okay. Don't worry. You're just rambling. It's okay. I tend to ramble too. It's a natural thing. You know what I'd really like to do is do a stream where I'm making texture packs, or I'm making packs, making textures on a stream. I think that would be a lot of fun to do, and you guys can sort of see how I do it. But I can't get OBS to capture my entire screen for some reason. The display capture just doesn't work. It only works on like the game capture and stuff. And I've looked at a lot of fixes for it, but none of them work. So, I mean, I don't know. How's my sister? My sister's tip-top, man. She's completely recovered. She's 100%. So, thanks for asking, man. Appreciate it. Spruce. Man. I think what I'm going to do, let's do some building here, huh? I was considering starting something new in this stream, a new kingdom, because I was talking with I Like to Get Wrecked. How many of you guys have seen I Like to Get Wrecked on Twitch? Man, that dude, and he has a world that he's building using the Conquest Reforge mod, right? And it's insane. He builds. Stop flying. There we go. My cobblestone is really growing on me, by the way. I really like it now. Like, the mortar is still really thick, and I still want to fix it, but I like it. I like it a lot. So, I Like to Get Wrecked. I'm going to give him a big shout-out. If you guys are ever on Twitch, check out I Like to Get Wrecked. I don't know how he spells it. It's like I-L... Oh, man. I'll post a link on Twitter. Okay? Actually, you know what? If you go to my Twitter and you go to and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a link that I posted last night to one of his streams, to the stream that I was in, right? Go check him out. He builds some crazy large kingdoms, and he has a world where he's got several other people also building insanely large kingdoms. And it's using the Conquest Reforged mod, so they have like 8,000 blocks to choose from. It's insane. The amount of detail that you can get is insane. And he keeps tempting me to install that mod in Fantasia here, because I build this world in Conquest, but I'm just using the resource pack. I'm not using the mod. So that way I can still load up this world in my texture pack and everything is fine. You see? So I don't want to, confine my world to a mod, so I'm not going to do that. But he builds incredibly large kingdoms, and he's incredibly talented. But I was talking with him a little bit last night during his stream about Fantasia, and when I started this series 2 years ago, really, the prologue to this series I did in survival mode originally, the first 15 episodes. And then I started a new playlist on YouTube with the new Fantasia series where it's in creative mode and stuff. But I've always envisioned building massive kingdoms on that scale in this world, okay, which I'm going to do. But when I started this, I did a poll online. I said, okay, what sort of kingdom should I do first? Should I do goblins, men, orcs, elves, whatever? And overwhelmingly, it was goblins. So my first kingdom is underground, the underground goblin kingdom, which I'm sure most of you have seen. And and I spent a long time down in there. But since it was underground and since it was goblins, I couldn't build it to the scale that I really wanted to because I don't think the goblins would have a kingdom of that scale. You know what I mean? It's still really big. It's still incredibly big for an underground build. I mean, it's like 150 blocks high inside of a giant mountain, you know? And then part of the lore of that is that they like to eat gnomes. The goblins, their favorite food is gnomes, right? And so then the next kingdom I had to build was this gnome kingdom here, which is also very small. They're little people. They wouldn't have a giant kingdom on that scale either. So I'm anxious. I'm really anxious to build another kingdom that is just massive and insane and epic, and that because that's what this world is going to be all about, is just epic builds, right? It's just unfortunate that the first two I've built have been gnomes and goblins. So yeah, the next one I do, I think, is going to be just a kingdom of men, and because I really want to build a proper fortified historical castle. Okay, one that comes complete with functional matriculations and crenellations and murder holes and, drawbridges and moats and, just the whole 9 yards. But, of course, on a larger scale, because proper historical castles, they weren't really ever all that big. Now, we tend to think they are because the fantasy castle has been sort of ingrained in our mind as, castles are these massive places. And they can be quite large, but really, honestly, this gnome castle, this small gnome castle, is about as big as a proper historical castle would have been. A little bit smaller than average, maybe, but generally, this is about it. Now, there are exceptions. There are some fairly large ones that have been built historically. But what I'm going to do in my next kingdom is I'm going to build the kingdom of men, at least one of the kingdoms of men, and it's going to be it's going to have a central castle that is properly fortified and designed to mimic what was done historically to the best of my ability in Minecraft. So that's my goal. It's not going to be really a fantasy castle, but it is going to be on the scale of a fantasy castle. So I hope that makes sense. And I have been neglecting my chat. Fix! Yo, what's up, Fix It? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. Greatly appreciate it. What's up, Avalar? How's it going? Good to see you. Cabbage Memes, thanks for coming. You guys are awesome for coming by and hanging out with me. I appreciate it very much. Go big or go goblin. Yeah. If you guys haven't seen the Goblin Kingdom, let me know in the chat, and I'd be happy to go by and show it to you. Or you could just go back on my channel and check out the Fantasia playlist, and you can see it there. But I got no problem going by there in the stream. It's nice to go back and visit from time to time. Time for me to head to work. Thanks for streaming, Klautos. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. All right, thanks, Sweeney. Appreciate you coming by. You rock, dude. Have a good day at work. You should make Hobbit Hole. I am going to have a kingdom for halflings. That's true. But I can't call them hobbits. Because, I don't want to... Or, maybe I can. Hobbits have kind of become, sort of ubiquitous, in the world of fantasy. They're not really... Now, The Lord of the Rings is the only book series that's ever going to say Hobbit. Okay, ever. But in popular culture, hobbits have become sort of ubiquitous and synonymous with halfling. So, eh. But I fear that if I call them hobbits, YouTube with their being YouTube is gonna, copyright whatever. I don't know. Uh, Mantis says you can't. I can't what? What can't I do? I bow to her wisdom. What? Yeah, it would be cool to have hobbit holes, and I am going to build a kingdom of halflings, but not for a while because it's going to be very similar to this gnome kingdom here, in scale, similar in scale. I want to build a big kingdom next, and yeah, so I don't know. I kind of want to just start building more in here. But part of me also wants to sort of scout around a little bit and try to find the location of the next kingdom. What would you guys like to see? Should we do some building? Or should we do some scouting around for the next area? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. Everybody, give me your suggestion. So far, I'm 30 minutes in and all I've done is talk. I'd like to do something else. Mantis says you can't use the hub. Oh, yeah, man. That's right, because Mantis totally built the not Lord of the Rings inspired, not Shire area. I remember that. That was funny. Build a crypt. Fix. I am going to be building. Get this. I mentioned this. I think I mentioned it on Twitter or something. I don't remember. But the crypt that I built on the realm of Vasten, or that I am building still, it's nowhere near done. I am going to pretty much be building a replica of it here in Fantasia, underneath one of the kingdoms, probably underneath the kingdom of men. It'll be a lot easier here because I'm not in survival, so I don't have to grind it out anymore, which, I would love to do nothing but survival. But I already have 2 survival series. All right, I got Craftaway, Vasten. Those are both survival. There's no way that I could do a third. So it really wouldn't be too hard. And, I got no problem using world edit and stuff like that, in the interest of time. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a pretty much building the exact same crypt here in Fantasia underneath the Kingdom of Men. So... Yeah, and with world edit, it won't be nearly as time consuming. And you know what? If somebody's like, "Oh, you're using world edit," and dude, I built it in survival mode first on the realm of Vasten. You want to see me build it in survival? Go watch the Vasten playlist. All right, that's what I'll tell them. So anyway, the crypt of Klautos fell. Yeah. So I'm going to switch my textures over to, I really like the way my texture pack is coming out. I really like it. I'm proud of it. I hope you guys like it too. I still have a lot to do on it. So anyway, let's switch back over to Conquest. And let's see. Avalar says build. Nobody else has said scout for the next kingdom. Ali says, "Oh my God, just thought." Wait, let me switch this over because this takes a while. Okay, Ali says, "Oh my God, I just thought of something. One of the main enemies of RuneScape are goblins. Maybe you could try not exactly replicating Lumbridge from the game, where they mostly spawn, but something like it." Well, I've already built the Goblin Kingdom, and it's done. So yeah. Let's see. On the other side, I'm not far away from doing a creative series as a side project. Yeah, dude. Especially, if you got a family and a full-time job and this and that. I mean, you got to do creative. I mean, if you want to have content for people on a regular basis, just creative mode. Who cares about survival mode bragging rights, you know. So, uh, and I've got two other series for survival mode. So if people want to watch me build in survival, they can watch Craftaway or they can watch Vasten. Um, building. Yeah. Gotta admit, Streamlabs is letting me down. Link your Patreon to your alerts, dude. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. I'm still a Streamlabs noob. I don't know how to do any of the fancy stuff like the chat stuff that they do. But yeah. So if you want to download my texture pack, just go to patreon.com/Klautos. There you go. That's it. So if you become, and the texture pack is available to all of my Patreons. So even if you're at the lowest tier, which is, it's only $2, right? You'll get a download to the texture pack. And I will keep it updated, so whenever I make a change, I'll be sure to update the texture pack for all my patrons so you guys can play with it, check it out and stuff. Lord Me Yarick, you're going to have a Pixie Kingdom. Thanks for coming by the way, Lord. I appreciate you being here. A Pixie Kingdom, I thought about doing that, something like that, maybe in a jungle biome or something, or a roofed forest biome, dark oak biome. Yeah, certainly. Nothing is off the table. I mean, this world is my forever world, so I am down to build pretty much anything, Now, of course, when I build it, that's really the question. The next kingdom I do is definitely going to be much more epic in scale than the Goblin Kingdom or the Gnome Kingdom, because I need to get in there and start building the way I've wanted to build in this world since inception. Hold on a second. Why does it say my webcam is on? That's weird. Why is that on? That shouldn't be. Hold on a second. No. Everything is off on there, but the little light's on. I don't know why. Weird. That's very strange. I don't know. I don't want you guys looking at my face. This is my face. I did show my face in one video. And I'll let you go and find it. But I'll probably never do that again. I just don't want my face. Oh, here's what I was talking about with the grass blocks, okay? Earlier in the stream. Yo, what's up, Caluss? Good to see you. What's up, Magpie? How's it going? A Little Pony King? Okay, no. I said I'd be open to building anything, but I'm not going to build a Little Pony Kingdom, okay? That's not going to happen. But yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. Check this out. If you look at the grass blocks, wait, where? Oh, it's not there because it's double. But yeah, you see, let me see. Let me go to spectator. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Game mode, spectator. Okay, so you see how these grass blocks, they have an extra layer. Oh, let me get a, yeah. They have an extra layer of pixels above them. You see that? And if you get at the right level, you can really see how they're kind of, yeah, see how it's got a layer of pixels sort of floating above it. Actually, 2 layers of pixels floating above it. You see that? How it creates that extra depth, that extra sort of fluffiness, right? The extra fluffiness to the grass blocks. I love that. And I'm going to do something like that in my texture pack. But to do that is hard. It's really hard. I hit up Monsterfish. Monsterfish is the guy who created the Conquest textures. And he actually helped me out quite a bit in doing my texture pack. As far as getting my overlays to work and things like that. He pointed me to some really good links and resources and stuff like that, and gave me some tips. So Huge shout out to Monsterfish for being awesome and helping me out with that. He said that the way he did this was he just did this editing the block model. So, so yeah, I think I'll be able to do that. I just need to figure out exactly how. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. So once I do that, man, the grass is really going to start to come alive in my pack. So it's nice and bushy in this one, you know. I love it. I love it. So yeah, even Klautos has limitations. Yep, I do. That might explain my Conquest texture pack lag, maybe. I never knew that. You never knew that it had the extra layer up there? Yeah, that's what makes it look so good. You know? It's awesome. Game mode creative. Let's go back here. Oh, pardon me. Man. Whenever I drink coffee makes me burp. Is that normal? What's up, Hessiana? How's it going? Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. I had one person say they want me to build in this stream, and so far, that's the only person who has made any suggestions. So the options are either build some more here in the Gnome Kingdom, probably build a couple of houses or something, or we could go scout around the world a little bit and try to find a good spot for the Kingdom of Men. So, let me know in the chat what you guys want me to do, okay? Go. I want to hear from everybody. Doom to doom to doom. And I'll sing while I'm waiting. No, I'm not going to sing. I don't know how the lag is, by the way. I mean, I think it's about 5 seconds or so. Kind of hard to tell. You know, here's what I'll do. I'm just going to start building. And if you guys want me to go scout around, that's what I'll do. We'll do it that way. All right. This path here, going up there, needs something. Gnomes. Yes, gnomes. Come over to the Craftaway community realm and visit me at my ravine base. You know, I still haven't logged in to the Craftaway community realm. I've never been in there. And I should go in and, you know, see what you guys are doing. I think that'd be cool. Maybe do a video. Make a video, like a little, you know, sort of toury video. Okay, Lord wants me to scout around. Who was it? Who was it that wanted me to... Let me check the chat. Who was it that wanted me to build? Avalar wants me to build. Lord wants me to scout. Okay, so reply with either the word scout or the word build. And let me know what you guys want me to do. I've got about maybe an hour and a half to stream from now. I'm already 45 minutes in. I haven't done anything. Just been talking to you guys. I like talking to you guys, though. It's fun. Fun for me. I want to do something about this. I don't like the way this looks. I need some kind of a wall here. Or maybe fill it with stuff. Okay, so 2 builds, 1 scout. All right, that's 2 to 1. We'll go 2 to 1. That's the score. Oh, there's 2 more builds. 3 more builds. Yep. Okay. All right. I'm building. That's what we're going to do. There's another build. Come to the dark side. We have Wookiees. I love it. Path needs more cowbell. It does. Now, it's kind of an odd place for a path to be coming up here like this. You know? Kind of strange. I need to. I really want to fix this because I'm in a tree. I'm on the build train. Okay, all right. We'll do some building. I've been doing a lot of trees lately, and if you guys missed the last stream, let me take you over what we did last time. And I was kind of iffy about streaming on Fantasia because the next video I have to do is Fantasia, and I haven't recorded anything yet, but I have made some progress in the last stream. So check this out. We have the forest expanding out this way now, which is really, really nice. And we have these paths done, and they look fantastic. So I need to get some houses put up in here, and maybe some shops, maybe a little spell shop, you know, because the gnomes, you know, they like their magic. Have like a spell shop. I've also got, if we go down here, I'm walking just so you guys can get the feel of the place a little bit, right? I don't want to just fly everywhere. That's boring. But over here we have a dock, right? And this is sort of going to be the edge of the kingdom right here, right? So we'll have a little dock, maybe a couple little boats in there, and this is how you leave the Goblin Kingdom. You take the river and float out, right? So maybe we'll have like some fishery sort of place, you know, guy who sells fresh fish, you know, and yeah, like over here, maybe a clothing store, a clothier, right? Something like that. And, you know, just all the little things that a goblin city would need, right? I don't want to do trees this stream because I've been doing trees. But I think what I really want to do is tackle that over there. Because every time I go over it, I just don't like how it looks. It's just, I don't know. You know, it's got that weird, I love this path, how it comes through that tree root. Oh, so cool. This. Yeah, this. Do I want a wall? Doc Octopus. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't done anything over here. You know. But some way to get, you know, maybe I should fill this all up. You know? Because I really don't like how it goes down like that. I think I might do that. Just change the landscape, you know? Have it come from here. Or maybe a little lower. Like maybe here. So from this point, just fill it in. Going out like that. I'm thinking. I got to think before I build, y'all. I came into this world without a plan, you know. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So let me think about this a little bit. I kind of want to fill this in. This space is useless, right? It's kind of useless. Yo, what's up, Brownie? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by, dude. Yeah, I kind of want to fill all this in. But then the land would be up here, and the castle wouldn't be as fortified. But then again, the gnomes, they rely more on their magic than proper fortification. So they don't really need that. I think I'm going to keep it. Like that. This needs... Ugh, don't like that. Something here. Maybe turn it into a wall. I think that might be cool, just like right here. So when you're looking out, there's not this land here. It's just a drop-off. Yeah? That might be cool. That might be kind of cool. Let's try it. Let's do it and see what happens, huh? Let's take this out. And we'll go... Now, I did expand that already. So, let's say... How's that? Is that too loud? Me breaking this grass? If it's too loud, let me know. I'll bring it down. Maybe we could have an entrance to the kingdom right here, like a little gate. So you walk in, and then you turn this way, and then you get to the castle. Something like that. Might be cool. But yeah, let's take all this out. Blah, 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 blah. Could even have the dirt sort of going up into the wall and have the wall coming out of it, you know. That might be cool. Like right here we'll have, or no, the corner would have to be in line with that, so we'll make it here, I think. Yeah, right here. Right there on that one. So, let's see. Let's get some stone brick. Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Where are we at? Right here on this one is where we want it, right? Oop. Yeah, like that, right? And then it'll come along like this. And we'll build some little fortifications. I know the gnomes don't really need fortifications because of their magic. But for decorative purposes, why not? Why not, right? So that'll be the wall going up like that. And we'll have it sort of, let's see, we'll have it go like this. And then it's going to have to go along into there. It's going to be weird. That's a very strange transition. Minecraft sounds therapeutic. Okay, so it's not too loud. That's good. That is good. Here. Oop, fly. There we go. There, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do this. This will be okay, I think. Oops. We'll bring this up to maybe there. Feels kind of awkward. But I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. If I don't like it, I can always remove it. I'm not, we got no problem with taking down stuff that's terrible. We'll just see how it looks. Okay. So like that. Have the gnomes always had magic, or was it learned more recently? Because if they learn the magic, then the fortifications could be from before they do. Oh, good idea. But no, the magic is intrinsic to who they are. Which makes them incredibly powerful. So they're like very small, and they're not good at, battle or anything like that. But definitely don't want to mess with them. Oh, I wish you could just do that. You see what I tried to do? Just run and fill stuff in. Now it's gonna look really weird. I don't know. Still on the fence about it. Like that wall is kind of pointless. See, that wall doesn't really make sense. Why would they have a wall there? What if we got rid of this? What if we got rid of all this? You know, I think I kind of want to do that. If we take this out, I think it'll look better. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're going to take all this out. We don't need no stinking trees up here. Whoa, what was that? I heard a sound. Kenzie gotcha. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You are awesome. You know what? Why don't I just use World Edit to get rid of all this? Huh? What am I doing? I'm falling. I'm falling. That is what I am doing. Okay. Well, then they just like to build cool things that they have picked up from stories off far lands. Stories of far off lands. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You know, they like nature a lot, right? They like trees, they like flowers, you know. So yeah, I don't see why the gnomes wouldn't, you know, build something that they find looks good, you know, and isn't just bare bones stuff. So yeah, absolutely. I think this whole place will just look better without this big old, you know, part of a mountain there. I'm kind of afraid to use the world edit because sometimes, like if I were to get too close to one of these, it would destroy one of those custom trees. I don't want to do that. So we'll just do it like this. Just telling, I just subscribed to you. I saw that. I saw the little alert thing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It means a whole lot to me when you guys subscribe to my channel. This is certainly faster than survival mode. Actually, it's not. If I had a beacon, this would be a lot faster. So no. Creative mode bragging rights. Yeah, well, I cleared a mountain at creative mode without a beacon. That's going to be the new thing. Creative mode bragging rights. I cleared a mountain. Yeah, but did you do it in creative mode? Or did you use a beacon? I think this is going to help a lot, getting rid of all this land here. Gnomes are also hoard treasure. Gnomes are also hoard treasure made by a treasure room. Oh, yeah, they'll certainly have a treasure room inside the castle there, for sure. Um, the goblins also hoard treasure. In fact, they have a mining operation going on inside their kingdom over there, where they get these ores and then they process them and bring them over to their place, the treasure room, where they worship their goblin god. Okay, so how far down do we want to bring this? Okay, let's take out this layer. Beacons are lame. Wood axes in survival are where it's at. It's the metal way to tear down a mountain. Yes, for sure. You know, maybe I should just put up a beacon. You can still use a beacon in creative mode if you build one. It'll be okay. This won't take too long. But yeah, I think just doing this alone is going to make a big difference as far as how this castle looks. Oop, nope. There we are. We'll keep that there. Okay. Oh, already it's better. Already. Look, you can see more of the castle. Yeah. Yeah. That's better. That is better. I'm glad we are doing this. You guys wanted me to build, and I'm doing the opposite of building. But that's okay. I mean, this is part of building, right? Peeling away stuff you don't want. It's all about sculpture, right? You got to sculpt in Minecraft. Okay. We don't need this now. If we're taking that down, we could just have it go like this. And this will also let me know like where I need to peel it back. I have to go, but I'm glad I was able to watch a little. All right, Allie, thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it very much. Have an awesome rest of your day. Oh. So we gotta get rid of all this. Oh man, that's a lot. Oh, it'll totally be worth it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. At first I was, Wasn't quite sure, but now I'm totally sure. Absolutely this. Let's change. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Like that. We'll do that later. How's that shape? I like it. I want it to be steeper though. So let's take some more out. Oh. Fly. There we go. Now let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, yeah, I think right there will be the sort of cutoff. I think we'll have it come out too. Uh-oh. My dog's about to bark. There's a garbage truck coming by. Oh, no, he's not barking. He started huffing and puffing for a second. Yeah, I think that's about where we want it. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Use TNT. Boom! Solves all your problems. If I don't mind part of my castle possibly exploding, then yeah, I would. But you know, sometimes TNT, it's a bit unpredictable, especially if you lay down more than one, and it launches other TNT that's lit out off into wherever. And knowing my luck, it would land right on top of the castle. So I don't want to do that. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Yeah? How's that? Oh, I like it so much better without all that garbage there. So much better. Okay, what I need to do is put, I'm just going to make some of these corners a little smoother. And then we're going to put dirt on top. It would be cool if there was a bridge going to the castle over a ravine where the castle sits on top. The castle sits on top on a isolated mountain. Hold on a second. I need to put my glasses on when I'm trying to read stuff. Would be cool if there was a bridge going to the castle over a ravine where the castle sits on top on a isolated mountain. So like there it is, and here's a little ravine, having a bridge like going from there over to there. That would be cool. However, not very well fortified. I mean, I'd have to take this out. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, this. I need to bring this down. There. A little steeper. Yeah, I like that shape. That's a good shape. What do you think? Put some dirt on it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... I'm going to go ahead and world edit this part. So we'll go... brush... cylinder... cylinder... grass... 2... 1. Mask... stone. Okay. So I'm using grass because eventually it'll turn into dirt. But if you use dirt, it'll take longer for it to turn into grass. See, like that right there we want. We can leave little bits of stone sort of poking through here and there. I think that's cool. This needs to come down. All right. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Undo. Let's put it here. Yeah. Oh, nope. Not that one. We want to do this one. You know what? Let's just... Oop. There. I wanted those three there. Okay. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 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 And this is weird. We don't want floating stuff. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. I mean, the main stairs leading to the castle would have to take a section of the mountain out under your steps. Oh, I get you. I get you. Mountain, not mount. Arg. Autocorrect. Yeah, I hear you. I could, but... well, what I was actually thinking about doing, and I mentioned this in the last Fantasia video, I think. It might have been a stream. One thing I want to do is take this pool here, this pond, and have it go through there, right? So there would be like a tunnel right here that takes you out this way. And then it continues on, comes out here, and it sort of meanders down and maybe connects up with that one. I think that would be really cool. Maybe even have the river come out this way, you know, and go down and meet up with that. I think that might be cool as well. If I did that, then I'd have to, or I could do both. I'd have to do some terraforming around here and bring this land up so that the river has time to gradually go down to that level. So, yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I like your suggestion, though. And in the Kingdom of Men, I'm certainly going to have some drawbridgey type stuff like that, you know. But here, it's probably not so much. It's going to be a little simpler over here. Okay. There. How's that? Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, it's very cool. And look, there's this little watch area, like watch out area, so they can survey the land. Might build a little tower right here. A little tiny gnome tower, just sort of popping up. That'd be a good spot for one. Maybe another smaller one right here. But I don't want it to get in the way of the stairs, though. You know, that's the thing. I mean, it is kind of towery already. It's already elevated. So it might not be, all that necessary. But what we could do, check this out. Let's try something. We could put little crenelles up in here. Like that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Now, you got to think small scale. If this were a proper fortified human castle, these crenelles would be a lot bigger. I mean, they have to cover your whole body. But since these are gnomes, that's actually perfect size for gnomes. So there's 1, 2, Okay, we want the outside one to be that way. And there, like that. Yeah, so now we have those little crenellations going up the top of the wall. I like it. That's nice. Let's keep that one the way it is, and let's do... This one we'll make backwards. And this one we'll make backwards. And this one. And this one. Oh, that helps a lot. That makes it a lot more interesting. I like it. I like it very much. Still got to do a lot of stuff on the walls there. Um, you know, add some other decorations and things like that. Um, no, that's just stone brick. I don't want to make the whole thing out of stone brick because that's boring. I'm just playing around with shapes. But yeah, that already looks a lot better than it did with this big old garbage right there. So much better. Maybe we should do that river, huh? Let's see, what time is it? 2:50. I've got about 30 minutes left to stream. Maybe 35, 40? 40 max. But I'll tell you what, you know what I need to do? I need to take a bit of a break, and I need to go stretch my legs out because my knees are starting to hurt. And I'm going to get myself some more coffee. And I want to take this out. I don't like this. That serves no purpose. Yeah. So I'm gonna switch over to the. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'll just type it here. Be right back. Instead of going to the be right back screen, I'm gonna do it here, just so you guys can look at the thing and I don't know, maybe get inspired. Let's do a shot right here. Okay. All right. So I'll be right back, guys. Give me about 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, later, Avalar. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day. Oh, coffee. Coffee is good. I'm back, guys. Thanks for being patient. Had to stretch my legs. My knees were starting to lock up. Got to walk around from time to time. Okay, 3 o'clock. I say I probably got about, I don't know, maybe another 20 minutes or so. Let's work on the river. That sounds like fun. Okay, so that looks good for now. Maybe in the next episode, I'll go back and do some decorations on that. I think I'll leave that for the next episode. But let's do this. Where's my stuff? There's my stuff. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we want it to go around here, right? Let's get rid of that. Now all this is going to have to be caveified, right? It's a little sort of cave thing happening, right? And it has to come down one more level. So let's do. We can take that out. That. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do this for now. Let's see. It's kind of straight, though. I don't really want it to be straight. So let's sort of maybe cut in right about there. Yeah, let's do that. So it'll exit at the same point, but I want it to sort of hook around, you know? If it's just straight, that's boring. Nobody likes that. Am I at the right level? Let's bring it down. Gay 101. Thanks for being here. The Cowardly Dog. Sir, do you have a NASA supercomputer? What went missing? You should have bought it. It's only $9 trillion. What? What? No, I don't have a NASA supercomputer. Yeah, and right here we'll sort of hook it back this way. Right? So the river will kind of... Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. We just got to fill all this with water. Yeah, we'll have this nice little cave, right? Let's take some of this out. Dad plays Minecraft. Nice texture pack. Hi. Yeah, hi to you. This is the Conquest texture pack. This is not my texture pack. Although, if you guys would like to see my texture pack, I can switch over to it. You guys can see what I've been working on. Why did that get light all of a sudden? What? Why is that? Why is that? Well, let's fix it. There. Oh, jeez. Your computer's a potato? Mine is a potato relative to some, but not all. It's decent. It's good enough for Minecraft, you know. But there's a lot of stuff that it's not good enough for as well. Okay, so all this is going to be water. So what I'd like to do is fill this back in. like that, right? And then I want to have, let's see. So there'll be like this little walkway here, right? I'll take that out. So the gnomes, they can sort of just walk along this path here to get out. They can walk through there. And there'll be a little river. We'll decorate it, make it look, you know, cavey and stuff. Your computer's a turnip. What's up, Dom? How's it going, dude? Good to see you. Okay. Water. Water. Okay, let's fill it with water, huh? That's not enough. Let's see. I want to take those out. And that. And that. Alright, we'll have... let's take these out. That's going to be where the bank is, right? River bank. Right about there. Whoa, what was that? The Cowardly Dog. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's fill this with the water. And then we'll make that look more cavey, huh? Let me just see it from this side real quick. Oh yeah, that's good. It needs to be more stone and less dirt, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So we need a water bucket. Do I have one in my tools? I don't. Okay, let's get one. Water. There we go. There it is. We'll just fill it. We'll just fill it up. You know, I kind of want it to go down a level. You have earphones? Oh, I'm sorry. I could turn the game volume down a little bit. Hold on. Okay, how's this? A little better? I brought it down a tad. Okay, so now we have that stream. Yeah? Might be a little too wide right there, but that's okay. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is too wide. There. And then, of course, we have to do this. Because I just want that path to be very narrow. The game volume was fine before. So I didn't need to bring it down. Is it too quiet now? If it's too quiet now, I'll bring it back up. But if it's fine, then cool. Let's see. Okay, so it goes in there. I like this. I like how this pond turns into a... Yeah. Because the water has to go somewhere, you know? It's got to go somewhere. So that works. It works very well. Okay, so now here, I think we might do this in the next Fantasia episode, is get this river flowing down that way and then flowing out that way as well. I think I want to do both. So there's going to be a lot of terraforming in the next episode. You guys are getting a preview of what's to come. Oh, when Cowardly Dogs subscribe. That dum 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 dum. That thing. That's my goblin noise. I don't know how to turn that down. I don't know. It doesn't happen all that often though, so, you know, whatever. I thought you were talking about when I placed this. I thought that was too loud. Okay. Let's get some sand. Because we're going to have a little bit of sand along this riverbank. Maybe a little bit of gravel mixed in there too, huh? Yeah? It looks nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Stumpy Rogue. Thanks for being here. Hey, I recently found your channel, and you are an amazing builder. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I take much inspiration from you when I build stuff. Oh, that's awesome. I love hearing that. That's like that's the best thing for me to hear. I love it when I can inspire people. That's kind of the whole point, you know, is to inspire people to just be more creative and think about how they can make their builds better all the time. I don't think I'm the best builder by any means, but you know. We need to fill all this in, huh? Yeah. Let's mix a little gravel in there. Like, maybe there. There. Yeah. You know what else? I mentioned this in the last Fantasia video, I think. But the Andesite in this texture pack, and I'm gonna do something like it in mine as well. Wait, or is it granite? Oh, one of them. One of them looks like creek rubble. You know, I think it's the granite. Like whenever you go down to a creek, for any of you who live near a creek. Oop. Like this texture here looks like creek rubble. You know, like when you go down to the bottom of a creek, when you go down into a creek, there's all these little stones and rocks and stuff, typically. And it looks a lot like that. I like it. But I don't know if I like it better than the sand for this, in this case, you know. I think I'm going to switch it back to sand just because, but I wanted to show that to you guys. Ooh, did you guys hear that? The spookiness. Okay. There. The gravel works too. Gravel works too. Let's see. Yeah? I kind of want to see what it looks like in my textures. You guys want to see? In my texture pack? let's switch it. And I'm running out of time anyway, so I think I'll finish this up in the episode, and hopefully the next Fantasia episode will be out. I'm gonna try to have it out on Friday. It just depends on how much time I have. So let's take that out. Let's put in my textures. And what the hell is that? What the hell is what? The spooky sounds? It's just, I don't know. I think it's an underground sound that Minecraft has or something. I don't know. But let's see. Oh, wow. You guys have been... Okay, I missed some chat. Oh, Caluss had to bounce out. God, I had to go get kiddos from school. Later, Caluss, you said that a long time ago. You're probably not here anymore. You bought Grand Theft Auto 5 on your PC and you want your money back. 3 to 2 frames per second. Holy crap. That's just a slideshow of what the game looks like. That's all that is. Yeah. Anyway, how many of you guys saw the video I posted earlier today, a couple hours ago? It was basically about my texture pack that I'm working on. And, ooh, I like it. I like it. I like the way the cave looks. Now, of course, the water makes everything seem really bright. I needed to fix my water. That's also one of the, before the texture pack actually goes live and I, make it available to the public, the water is one of the blocks I have to do. Because that just, it's too bright. It's way too bright. Water does not look like that. Water is not that color. So, but yeah, I like it. I like my gravel and my stone. Yeah. So basically, I'll just give you kind of the rundown of the video. The video is, oh, check out my sand. Everybody loves my sand, even me. The sand is awesome. It looks like legit sand. And the desert biomes, holy crap. The desert biomes look, uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I haven't done my sand overlays yet. The desert biomes look really, really cool with my sand texture. I mean, look at that. They're like little waves of sand. It's, oh, I love it. I love it. And I finally got the overlays to work on it. I talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but hell, you guys are new. You guys weren't here in the beginning. Basically, I'm making my texture pack available for download for all of my patrons. So even if you're at the lowest tier patron, which is only like $2, that's the Goblin tier. So you'll have an armor stand statue down in the Goblin Kingdom over there. And for now, it's in the Goblin Kingdom. But eventually, I'm going to be building sort of a valley of patrons or a valley of supporters. Because it's not just going to be patrons. It's also going to be subscribers and people who are active in the community and stuff. It's going to be a valley of supporters. And so, but if you're a Goblin on my Patreon, then you get a statue over there. And you also get my texture pack. So you can sort of play with it and, do builds with it. I would love to see what kind of builds people do with my textures. So you'll get a copy of the texture pack as it is. And whenever I update it, whenever I do, like let's say I change the grass block or I fix something or I add a new block, I'll automatically update all of my patrons with the new version of the texture pack so that you guys can always have access to the most recent one. So you guys can sort of play along with me as I create it, which I think will be fun. Yeah, and it's also hopefully it'll help me to create it more quickly because I have a family and a full-time job and stuff. So it's hard for me to really have, really spend too much time doing this stuff, But with Patreon, I mean, if it grows, then it'll help me to sort of balance that out a little bit so I can spend more time on it. Anyway, that's what's going on with the pack. So, yeah. That's my stone bricks. I love my stone bricks. And my cracked stone bricks. I want to redo the cracks, because I can do the cracks much better now than I did here. I haven't done the mossy of either yet, so that's in the works. But yeah, my stone bricks, I love them. There's a total of, I think, 9 different textures of the stone bricks. They're all a little bit different. Like this one has some little, erosion right there. They're all just a little different in subtle ways. Not all, but I think there's 9 stone brick textures that I have, and there's 4 cracked stone textures. So that's that. My regular stone, I love it. I think my stone looks awesome because it's actual stone that I made the texture from. Same thing with the sand. I made this from actual sand, and that was hard. The sand was probably the most difficult texture that I had to make, because it's here, let me come over here to a flat place. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Flat place. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay. So the sand texture, it's actually 64 textures, right? So if I go, let me get my, where's my wood axe? There it is. Okay, so we go there, and then, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there. Right? So if I go that and that, and we go set sand. There. That's every sand texture that I made. And there's 64 of them to create that. Right? And so if I, and it's completely tileable. I should have, actually, here's what I'll do. We're going to go to my texture testing world. Okay. Yeah, this world. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about with the sand. So this is where I test my overlays to see how they look. Like the path block is on the bottom, and then the dirt, then the coarse dirt, then the gravel, then the grass, right? So the grass is going to be on top of all of those. The gravel is on top of all of those except for grass. The coarse dirt is on top of those 2 only, and the dirt is only on top of the path block. So so that's the overlays, right? So how they kind of blend together. But check out the sand here. This is a lot better. All right. So that's the sand texture, and in a desert biome, it really, really looks good. But to make this, I took an actual image of sand, and I had to warp it and stretch it, and I had to do some use this stamp in some color and things like that. It took me 4 hours to create this sand here. 4 hours. That was a long time, but it's totally worth it. Now, the thing is, you can't tell where the texture repeats. You can't. There are no seams. It's completely seamless. Oh, right there. That's the one place. See that right there? See that seam? I'm pointing at it with my finger. Between here and here, you can see a seam. I think that's the only one left, right? But other than that, it's completely seamless. See, there it is again, right there. But yeah, to do that, it was hard, because you have like basically 3 different values of the sand, right? You have this sort of dark here, and then you have like this medium here, and then you have this highlight at the top, right? So when I took the original image of the sand and just tiled it, obviously these waves didn't line up right. They didn't line up at all. You know, I had to like do a whole bunch of stuff. It was really, really hard to get this texture, but it came out pretty awesome. You know, we have little stones, random stones, sort of every once in a while, you know? So, yeah, that's it. That's my sand texture. Here are all my stone brick textures. Right here. And some of the textures are more rare than others. Some of them are more common. But there's a total of 9 different stone brick textures. Man, what is... Weather, Claire. Stop it. Brr. Game roll, do daylight cycle false. Yeah, I know. I did that, but it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It just doesn't. So I keep having to do that. It's only here. It's only in this world. My texture testing world. For some reason, it won't work. I don't know why. So yeah, my stone texture is that. Cobblestone. Let me get some cobblestone out. Oh, no. You. No. Boom, boom. And I think I have 64 different cobblestone textures as well. So whenever I have to redo this, which I'm going to eventually, I got to make this mortar thinner. That's gonna be more arduous than the sand was. So yeah. And it doesn't quite match this. I don't know. I got a little bit to do. Anyway, so that's my textures. I've got the wood. Let me show you the wood. I have oak wood and I have dark oak wood done. And all the planks are pretty much done. Right here. There's the dark oak. And here's the oak. See? And I like how it has relief in it, right? So you have these little highlights that are always on the same side as the shadows. Or same side relative to the shadows. So that way it looks like it pops out. You see? And it has relief. Oh, I love it. It looks good. To me, in my opinion, it looks good. So anyway, so if you guys want to support me in my endeavor to create this texture pack and finish it up and, you know, get everything going, head on over to the Patreon. I'd certainly appreciate it. It's only $2. So, you know, if you can, cool. If not, then still cool. I appreciate you guys hanging out in the stream anyway, regardless of whether or not you're a patron. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for the stream, guys. I've got to get going. My boy's about to be home from school. So, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video, which will be hopefully Friday. And thanks for hanging out with me, keeping me company. Certainly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. Nothing else to say. I'll see you guys later. Bye.